Hey there, everyone. So, big news. Starlost Seas is moving to its own channel. We really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving the show, and so we wanted to move it to its own platform to have a home on. So what's this mean? Well, at the end of November, this series will be going unlisted on this channel, but you can click the card up in the top right corner to be taken to the new channel just for Starlost. So head over there, give the older episodes some love and hype to kick this channel off right. Thank you guys so much for the support you've been showing to the series, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hello everyone, welcome to Starlost Seas. I'm your DM, Cryolane, and this is the party!
I don't have coffee. Wait, I have coffee.
I have coffee.
Is that cold coffee, dude?
Yes, it is. I hate it.
Yeah, why did
Alright.
you do that? That
Because
sounds
he
like a
doesn't.
terrible
He
idea.
wants an excuse to not wave, so he has
Man
to
did
drink
it for
something.
the memes, and he's regretting it.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh gosh.
This is what happens when
I'm
you're not a
hard killing
team
someone
player,
today.
Pulse.
Is everybody ready for D&D? Is everyone excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't sound excited, Noah.
Yeah!
There you
Like a
go.
fucking summer camp.
Yeah.
I can't hear you!
How to provoke a response from your D&D party? That's not it, Cryo.
No.
Oh, it'll provoke a response, all right.
Here's a way to provoke
You're all
response.
gonna try and beat me
Roll
to death.
initiative.
God. All right. When last we left our party, they had left Teok after the unfortunate death of Socrates and Shoes, deciding that they were going to sail back southward to Twinktania, take a brief respite there, and then Matthias and his ship would continue on to Eubua, and they would follow Illis and her ship back to the westwood. And on their brief 3-day trip southward from Teok to Twinktania, they sort of hung out with their new party member, Hickory, a bit. Twink immediately put her in her place for seemingly very little reason. And the rest of the party sort of unwound and got reused to boat life. Pulse turned into an octopus and was thrown over the side repeatedly because the first time did not work out. That was it, really. It was a very relaxed time. Everyone was just sort of enjoying themselves. And the 3 days passed as per usual on their travels, and then, upon arriving to Twinktania in the very early hours of the morning, before the sun had even arisen, Eggold woke up Twink. Because docked at Twinktania, I suppose anchored would be a better term, because there's not a dock, was an Imperial galleon. So, their new ship turned out all of the lights as Twink and Eggold got in the rowboat and headed swiftly towards the galleon. And the rest of the party awoke to someone who wasn't Hickory, where Hickory went to bed last night. And so, we're going to pick up right where we left off with Doc standing up out of Hickory's bed. Noah, would you like to introduce your character?
I mean, basically looks a lot like Hickory, except his jawline's a little bit stronger. He's obviously got a bit more of a masculine build. Little broader, slightly taller, but not enough to where you would really catch it at anything past a second's glance. And yeah, he stands up, stretches a bit, and he's just like, ugh, that sucked.
His hair is also parted the other way.
Parted, and yeah, right now it's just parted. It's not tied.
So yeah, you all of you except for Twink, who has departed at the moment, watches as a guy stands up where Hickory was. But also this guy looks a lot like Hickory, so you're like, what?
And you are...
Dolus.
I don't think that's who you are.
No. It's great to finally meet you. I'm Doc.
Are you?
I believe I would be, Lotus.
Lotus kind of takes like the blunt end of her obsidian spear and just kind of reaches over and pokes Doc with the blunt end.
You Doc, you get poked.
I promise you I'm very real. Okay, so it's a lot of guesswork. Because I'm not exactly sure how this happened. But yesterday, Hickory seemed to be a little flighty on occasion. Please, Lotus.
She jabbing you.
Dolus holds the spear.
The reason is because I was trying to call out to her and communicate. I could see everything she could see, hear everything she could hear, but for some reason she couldn't hear me. Then, a couple days go by, I'm slowly getting better at it until, well, we're here. If I had to guess, Hickory's in my position. Sort of an empty void, just kind of spectating everything that I'm doing.
Well, this is all very interesting, but according to Harmon, we're going to war right now, so I think we should have this conversation in a little bit. We should probably go up to the top deck right now.
Right. And Doc goes to summon his sword.
It doesn't work.
Huh?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't. And he kind of like holds it, twists his hand around. Okay, new tattoos broke my fucking sword. Tries again.
It doesn't work.
Son of a bitch. Let's go.
Okay.
Is your hand okay?
Yeah, my hand's fine. Usually this manages to summon my weapon back to me, but say
Just get
Lovey.
Hickory to heal for you.
I don't know if she can do that right now.
You tried.
So war.
Dolus is gonna walk out.
Have you tried?
No, I don't know how she does it. Different
Lotus is gonna
magics.
poke Doc one more time and then follow after Dolus.
Lotus gets a drive-by poke in as she walks past you out of the sleeping quarters.
Doc follows after her.
I'll follow.
Right. You all go to the top deck. Twink, in this time, while they were all sorting out whatever they were sorting out, you and Angled were rowing your way over towards the galleon. You're a good solid 200 feet off now, and Angled kind of slows the rowing down a bit, and he's like, hey, what if they're not friendly?
Yeah, no, now that we're getting closer, I'm starting to think this was a stupid idea.
Yeah, I really just jumped in the boat with you.
Yeah, I know. You didn't even fight me on it. You just straight went for it.
Do you think we could start rowing away now?
Nope.
No, I mean, maybe they haven't seen us, and then right then there's a bosun whistle on the galleon.
Hey, no, I think they've seen us.
Yeah, they probably did. Well,
They
might
probably
as
seen
well-
you. I'm really small, so.
don't shoot! It's just me and the gnome! Do you think they know you're here now?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
A bunch of people on the deck start running around that you can sort of see in the lamplight on the top deck of the galleon. Can't really hear what any of them are saying. Eggle just has his hands up. What?
You see any cannons?
Eggle looks. Yeah, like a lot of them.
Are they pointed at us?
No?
That's good.
That's good. That is good.
That's very good.
That's good.
Go fast before they can point them at us.
Okay, and he starts rowing. He puts his hands down and he just starts rowing really fast. And as you guys get within about 100 feet, all of a sudden there is a gunshot that fires into the water next to you, and Eggle just goes, "Oh, okay, that didn't
Harmon
work."
on that boat.
A voice from the raft is like, "Say yourselves! State your names!"
On a raft?
from the boat towards the
okay.
raft.
I thought you said
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Okay, you said from the raft, and I'm like, there's a raft.
There's
I missed a
another
raft.
No, from the boat towards the raft.
I'm the Twinktania Seeker, and you are.
There's like you could hear voices talking in hushed tones, and one of them goes, "We are going to let you aboard."
You two, there's an island over there. Would you rather go there?
Continue rowing towards the ship.
But there's an island right there.
No response. Nichols just, what do you think? Do we make for the beach or do we
How far from the beach are we?
like 400 feet? You kind of got to go around the galleon where you're at now.
Oh, so it's between us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I definitely gotta go to the ship then. Yep. All right,
Ankle
yeah,
just
let's
starts
just yeah.
Slowly rowing.
Look, if this goes sideways,
Then we
fucked.
die.
We're
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah, we
we're
die.
fucked.
Yep. Twink, I want you to know. You brought me back from the dead, and then he starts rowing again.
That's true. That's fact. I did that.
And I'll never forgive you for that.
As you approach the raft, they like throw a ladder down, and you see just a bunch of guards with muskets aimed down. Egglet's like, how good of a shot do you think they are on a scale from Harmon to Lorelei?
I'd say better than Harmon and worse than Lorelei.
So about me, which means we have like a 50-50 shot if I start rowing.
Oh, I'm more like 90-10, but
Right, smaller target. Okay.
yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go up. He starts climbing the ladder.
All right. Yeah. I guess I fuck. Start climbing up.
Climb on up. All the guards just sort of, as you get to the top, they reach a hand out and they help you up. Lean on the deck.
Nope.
Oh, they don't help you up. They just help Eggles
help
up.
myself up.
Eggles just like standing there like, well, gentlemen. Hello. Good to see you.
You know these
Yeah.
people.
No, just
Oh,
trying to
okay,
seem
okay.
not threatening.
Yeah. Who's in charge?
And a voice from like on the other side of this line of guards just like, well, you see, that would be me. And the guards sort of step aside. And there's a guy there in this sort of half robe, half armor that you don't recognize, but it's got all of the typical Imperial sigils on it. It's got this really light, sort of fluffy blonde hair, very pretty face. This is a human guy. He's just sitting there, stroking his face. He looks at you and goes, so, you're Twinktania Seeker. I assume that means you're the one in charge of Twinktania.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you. And he, like, takes a few steps down the stairs towards you and goes, you can call me Gillian.
Pleasure.
He reaches out and he shakes your hand. He's like, no, with me. We don't want to have any sort of close discussion around the rabble now, do we? No offense, he says to one of the guards.
Can yeah, let's go talk.
And he like gestures for you to head towards the captain's quarters. Eggold kind of starts following, and he's like, no. No servants necessary.
He's with me.
Oh, is he? Well, he can stay out here. That's fine.
Or we can all stay out here.
Oh. Please proceed to the captain's quarters.
Are you not the captain?
Oh, well, captain's not exactly the phrase I like to use, but the space is occupied by me currently.
Oh, it's just weird how you didn't call it my quarters.
Can never get used to ship life.
Huh. All right. All right, Eggle. Don't die.
Eggle's like, okay, I'll be here. Maybe I'll play cards. You proceed to the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Gillian follows you. You step in. It's very, very nice quarters. Not quite as nice as Lorelai's, but she's Lorelai, so that's not surprising. It's got a lot of alchemical ingredients and books scattered all over the various tables and a few maps laid out.
You call this a quarters?
Gillian, he's like, I'm adjusting, making it a bit my own. There is a bed, so I suppose it is a quarters in that sense.
I was always told to trust a man who sleeps where he works.
Bit of a folly, I'm sure, but I appreciate it. So, Twink Tin Seeker, King of Twinktania.
I'm not sure king's really the word.
President, Prime Minister.
Sure. All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
And pray tell, he sort of like walks over to one of the tables and starts fiddling with some alchemical ingredients. When exactly was Twinktania founded?
Yeah, I don't know the exact date, Cryo, but I'm going to state it 7 days ago or whenever it was that I founded it.
Yep.
I'm stating the exact date like it's a historical date.
And he just... Well, the week-long empire. He like raises a little flask to you, and then he just sort of downs it and puts it back in his little thing. You just watched Gillian down some strange substance from a vial and then put it back in its little rack. And then he... So, how was it meeting Fagin?
He's interesting.
He is. Quite interesting. A ranger. Ranger from the west. He rose, ascended straight to Holdmaster, never before heard of in the entire history of the Empire. All because he saved the Emperor from one little assassination attempt. Funny he couldn't do it twice, don't you think?
Yes, I would consider that funny.
Gillian kind of gestures to a chair. Sit, relax. Please,
I'm good.
sit.
I'm good.
All right. He pulls a seat and he sits. So, the conference ended spectacularly, I hear.
Wouldn't know I left.
Oh, yes, that was the end of the conference, actually. Fagin apparently left not too long after you.
He was in a fight when I left, so I imagined that would be the case.
That sounds about right. He's very brash. All of the Holdmasters are so brash. Granted, I suppose warriors typically are like that. Not thinkers, not higher individuals like us, wouldn't you agree? What is it that you are doing here, Twink Tinseeker?
I don't see how that's of any concern to you.
Oh, see, it sort of is, because it is actually my job to find you.
Okay. You found me, now what?
Well, I thought we would have some nice conversation, get a good gauge on where you're at. No? Dispense with the pleasantries, right to business?
Yes.
How droll.
Maybe one day. You're not there yet.
Socrates and shoes. I'm here for Socrates and shoes.
Why?
Well, I'm here to kill him.
Oh. Oh.
Something funny.
Yes.
What might that be?
You won't find it as funny as I do.
Well, you don't know my sense of humor yet. After all, you dispensed with the pleasantries.
I get the feeling you're not going to find it as funny as I do.
I get the feeling I'd like to know.
Why do you want to kill him?
Well, personally, why I want to kill him is because I think he's an ass.
That's
However, why I am tasked with killing him is because I am Gillian von Num, Inquisitor for the... I am tasked with hunting down unreliables who might negatively affect the Empire or its peoples and dealing with them. I saw Socrates on that list and personally volunteered.
Yeah, you're going to have to pack up and leave.
Is that a threat?
No. It's a statement.
And why would I do that?
Unless you're equipped to handle 3 galleons. It might be in your best interest.
Ah, so it is a threat.
No. It's once again a statement. I've never claimed any threats.
Well, why else would I have to leave because of the presence of 3 other galleons? I've done nothing.
Oh, because you're in Twinktanian waters.
Twinktanian waters.
And I never authorized this visit.
Last I checked, these were claimed by the Empire. Granted, they were also claimed by Shadestep.
Yeah.
So.
I'm letting you know they're mine. So.
And what if I said that they weren't?
Then I'd have to threaten you.
Oh. This could be very simple, Twink. Give me Socrates, and I leave.
All right. After Socrates is handled, then what?
Well, then I think me and my men take a day to recuperate at this lovely little paradise, and then we sail off back to the Empire.
Not until I get written agreement that this belongs to Twinktania from the Empire.
Oh! A request, a bold one. You do realize you are on a ship alone with me and an entire Imperial squadron.
I think I could last.
I think you've never met an Inquisitor. I don't think anyone who's ever met an Inquisitor has lived to talk about it. I'm giving you an offer, Twink, as you are a recent ally of one of our favorite Holdmasters. An offer I will not extend twice.
Are you done?
Yeah.
So when are you leaving?
Thought it would be like this. All right then. Men! And the door opens and a bunch of guards rush in. Think, our lovely little king here down to the brig with his manservant. We'll see his ship by dawn, and then we'll get what we came for.
It's okay. I think I'm good. I can walk myself out.
Oh, of course. Of course. The guards, they're all aiming their guns at you as you walk away.
I walk out. Is Eggold there?
Nope.
What'd you do with Eggold?
One of the guards like, he's in the brig.
That's unfortunate. How far from the railing am I?
About 20 feet.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Thunderwave and then I'm booking it to the railing and jumping off. Let's make it a level 2 thunder wave. Well,
A level 2 thunder wave.
Cool.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Gonna leave
Twinked
Eggold
socks.
SOE.
What is the brig on a ship?
It's like a
prison.
dungeon. He's in
A
jail.
cell.
Eggold rolled bad on Monopoly.
By the way, I just want to say, just like a very small meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
if anybody informs the group that Twink and Eggold have left to the ship, Lotus is gonna start flying towards the ship.
Oh yeah, same.
Okay. Well, then we'll say that meanwhile, Lorelei totally would have informed you. So you have
Okay.
probably flown somewhere close to the ship at this point. It wasn't
I'll-
incredibly far away. Yeah, no, Twink. Those guards definitely did not fail that Constitution save.
that's fine. I'm still booking it.
Okay, so yeah, they all get hit by thunder damage, and you start sprinting for the railing. What's your... Yep.
I'm shifting my mask back on, by the way.
They start taking shots, but they miss, and they miss. Twink, you get to the railing. I want you to make a dex check to jump off.
By the way, they took 9 thunder damage.
Ow.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Can you make a dex check as you try and jump over the railing?
21?
21 is, I'm going to say that's a success. You heave yourself up and completely just throw yourself over the side of this boat.
When I land in the water,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Skyride above the ship and say attack.
Oh, fun. Let's
Shit.
see.
Twink and
Skyrite.
Socks starting fights they can't finish.
So,
And to remember, I did tell everyone to man the ballistas before I rode over
you
here.
did. So, yeah. So, birds, you watch as maybe about 50 feet in front of you, these words appear in the sky, and you hear a bunch of gunfire going off below you and shouting.
Do I see Twink?
Make a perception check.
Uh, 14.
14. I'll say you glanced down and watched him heave himself over the side into the water, but it's dark, so you can't see him now.
Can I look for Twink? I'm not
Sure.
wearing my mask. So I don't
Sure,
have-
go ahead. Appreciate this.
Hey,
I didn't see
Cryo,
Twink.
remember when you
I
were
didn't
real
see
confident
Twink.
we wouldn't get in combat today?
Hey man, that's fine. Yeah, so you guys can't see Twink, but Lotus, you watched him jump off the side.
How far away is Dolus from me?
Probably no more than 20 feet from you.
Okay, I'm going to get closer to him so that we're in talking, like he can hear me,
Okay.
and just like this kind of looks bad.
Yes. I don't know if the attack command was specifically for us, or the ship behind us. Do you see Twink and Eggold?
I saw Twink jump off of the boat, but I didn't.
He jumped off of the boat.
He jumped off of the boat. Do you think that was definitely something that Twink put into the sky?
Oh yes, absolutely. But wait, why did he jump off the boat?
I don't know. Well, Lorelai told us that it was both Eggold and Twink, but I don't see Eggold.
Do you think Eggold jumped into the water?
I didn't see Eggold jump into the water. I just saw Twink jump into the water.
What do we do? I don't know what we do.
If that was
Oh,
Twink,
God, what is
he
that?
puts attack into the air. I think that means we have to attack the ship.
I don't think that we can do much damage to the ship. Or the people with
Then
the
we
many
just kill
people with
everybody.
guns. There are many people with guns.
I can
Lotus. I know
catch
you have
bullets.
one, Right. Yes, you
I'm
can't catch
loving
that
this
many
discussion.
bullets.
But then
Yeah.
you can just keep shooting your magic pew pews at them.
Right,
Definitely,
yes.
as this discussion is still going on, suddenly the Starlost opens fire on. So yeah, so there are definitely 4 ballista bolts flying in at this ship.
Oh, look at that.
See, it's not for us.
Yeah, Pulse, I guess now's a good time to discuss what did we do when we found out? I feel like we kind of have to figure out where we're at right now.
Yeah. I feel like we'd be on the top of the deck by now, right behind
Well,
them.
yeah, we came out right
For sure.
behind them, so we have to... What do you think we would have done knowing that Twink had, got, you know, flown the coop?
Well, let's talk it out.
Well, yeah, what did
If
you,
we
what did you
meanwhile-
do?
I
Meanwhile,
apologize.
You're gonna
now.
meanwhile
Still is
again.
yeah.
All right. What you got? What are you guys doing?
Right, they can do that, and he's like, pointing up at the birds flying off.
Yeah. You want to head over there, man?
How likely is it that Twink gets in a fight?
Pretty likely. He's. You saw the way he treated your sister, right?
Yep.
Think
Still
of
need to whack
that.
him for that.
But everyone.
The rest of the crew is kind of manning the ballistas at this point, getting ready.
All right. Well,
all right. I have a lot of options personally. You know, I can bring a fucking volcano up underneath them. I could land a tidal wave.
is there anything
I
you
got
can do to
options.
catch us up with the birds?
I can become shark. We can ride over there.
Fuck it.
I'm a professional. I've been paid for this.
Great.
Okay.
Cryo,
Technically not wrong.
he's technically not wrong. So as Mara gets ready to go in the water, fucking Doc goes, Aldrich, come on.
An owl appears.
Oh. I'll go up and like pet him a little bit.
He's
Excuse you,
not
sir.
Yeah.
Oh, he talks. Oh,
I did not
Yeah.
give you permission.
can I have permission?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
We practice consent.
Yep.
Fluffs. So then, to battle.
Need a
Right.
weapon.
Takes off and flies
I'll pull out my scimitar.
Hella.
Yeah, I need to borrow it for a sec.
All right, I'll let him borrow it
He takes the scimitar.
I do.
and do the over the edge.
Woo! Into a shark.
Yep.
Doc,
Doc, you jumping over?
yeah. Jumping over and grabbing onto that fish.
Hey, you jump over and grab onto the fish.
Let's go.
Here we go. Mara, you heading towards the boat?
Yep. I'm gonna. Oh, actually, I can't fucking talk to him now, can I? Fuck.
Nope,
All
you're a
right.
shark.
And I have really shitty vision, right?
Here's the thing. Your vision is not amazing, but it doesn't change in the dark. You're a shark. You can see exactly the same way in the water as you would have before.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I think I'll keep like a mental awareness of like if they fire the ballistas,
Mhm.
where the fuck are they gonna land?
So yeah, you're on your way there when Twink jumps off the side, skyrights, and the ballistas open fire a few moments later. You're probably like 100 feet away from the ship when the ballistas fire. All the ballistas managed to hit the ship. I rolled, so they all hit.
Nice.
And then, so Twink, the ballistas fire off above you. The birds, they fire off below you. And
Look at that.
the other two of you, they fire off over your head into the ship in front of you. And Mara, if you're continuing to swim, you would notice Twink in the water
Yeah,
after a few more feet.
I would say that I would swim underwater for as long as I could without
Yeah.
surfacing.
Like you're gonna notice Twig swimming like a solid 5 or 10 feet under the surface.
Just
I'll
sees a
head towards
shark.
them.
He's like, not that
A
deep
shark
underwater,
mounted
there's a
by-
shark.
Yeah, first off, somebody's riding a shark.
How are you riding the shark? I gotta ask. Are you like
Similar.
holding onto a fin?
Yeah,
So,
or
you
yeah,
you
ride,
similar to how
sadly.
Socks
Rattling
did
the
originally.
You're just holding onto the fins and sort of
Yeah,
coasting along.
holding
Okay.
holding my head up a bit just to make sure that I'm not taking too much backsplash directly into my mouth.
There you go.
Yeah, because of natural instinct of being a shark, it'll be a little bit low, but the fin will be on top of the water, but everything else will be
It's
below.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Doc can handle that.
Oh my gosh.
Getting straight shredded by weight. Getting straight shredded
He
by
is
weight.
kind of struggling a little bit.
This is amazing. So yeah, as the shark gets within about 60 feet of you, Twink, you suddenly see a shark swimming towards you. And about 30 more feet, you notice that there is a person on the shark.
person I don't recognize. Keep in
Yep.
mind.
Random dude. Random dude.
Similar.
It's also dark, and you're
Yeah.
above water
I
and
would
Twink
not
true
notice. I would just
underwater.
notice a person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
notice a person riding this shark.
Unintentionally, I'm gonna open my mouth and show my teeth because I'm happy to see Twink.
The shark smiles at you.
Doc waves.
You're above water. You don't
Oh yeah,
know
I'm
that Twink's
above. I
there.
don't know Twink's there. Yeah, you're right.
You don't.
Gonna keep swimming and hope it just avoids me.
Twink starts swimming desperately away. And the people on the deck definitely notice the dude riding a shark swimming into the location where they just watched a person jump into the water.
Yep.
Yeah. They're definitely gonna shoot at you.
Oh,
That's fine.
It's okay, they miss. It's okay.
so as I see the bullets, like you're heading towards me and like they miss,
Mhm.
start diving.
Just gonna
slowly.
submarine down.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with him.
All right. Lotus, what were you humming about? What you doing? You watch them open fire into a spot of water.
While all this happens, do you think Egold is still in there
In where?
in the ship? Did they board?
I don't know. Currently they're firing into the water, so I feel like that is a safe bet as to where they might be.
Twink for sure. I'm worried about Egold.
You're worried about Echo. And if what are you going to do? Go on the ship? What do you gonna do when you get on the ship?
I could look around.
You don't
I'm
know
very
the layout
fast.
of the ship.
I'll figure it out. I
Will
can get
you?
invisible.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, we could Jack in the Box.
I don't know if I still can. Because of Kylie. I can try.
If we do, I can only invis for an hour. Do you want to do this?
Well, I suppose get ready to catch, and if I don't disappear, then we're not doing this. But if I do, then I trust you.
Kind of puts out her hand.
Phyllis puts his hand above hers, and I'm gonna
Okay.
try and go in the ring.
All right. You gonna bottled respite?
Yes.
Yeah. No, Lotus, you watch as suddenly there's just a ring where Dolus' hand was, and it falls into your palm.
Okay.
Inside the
And,
ring, Dolus is just like, oh, I was really hoping that wouldn't work.
Dolus, you appear inside the ring, and it is sort of the room you remember, but just blank. There is
Oh, it's just
nothing.
empty.
There's nothing in the room.
There's no pillows.
No pillows, no place to sit, no drapes, no weapons, no Kylie, no
Is it
shoes.
just an empty white void?
No, it's
Oh, it's
like
like
an empty
It's still, okay, so it's still a
stone
room.
room.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Well-
just empty.
Welp. Dole's just gonna sit crisscross on the ground with one hand like this.
Okay. Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna turn invisible.
You turn invisible.
And then I'm going to fly towards the ship invisible.
Okay. In the meantime, they're taking another shot at the general part of the water where they think Twink and the shark are. That's a nat 20.
Ugh.
Oh,
What are they? Who are they hitting?
yeah. That's
Well,
a
that's
good
what we're
question.
about to find out. That's what we're-
Well, for me,
Isn't it?
it'd have to be disadvantage.
Yeah, it's disadvantage
happened.
if you're shooting into water.
Yeah.
True.
So
Yeah,
the only
what's-
person that could hit if you don't do it is the person above water.
I'm no longer.
They all
above
went
water.
underwater
Oh,
at
Oh
this
yeah,
point.
yeah. So
No.
it has to be disadvantage.
Well, they're still hitting someone
Mm.
because it went from a nat 20 to a not nat 18.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna like, just kind of react with like a shake, like, oh, very violent.
Twink, you watch the shark get shot.
What the fuck is going on?
The shark is like 15 feet from you, kind of doing a circle towards you at this point. There's a guy on top who you, after a brief moment of processing in the close quarters, realize looks a lot like Hickory.
Yeah, I think Twink's smart enough to put two and
Yeah.
two together.
Yeah, I'm
Doc
like at this
is
point,
wildly
this close
gesturing you to
now.
come here too.
Yeah, I'm like at this point.
I'm pointing the other way. I'm swimming.
Fair enough.
Where are you swimming towards?
The boat, not the Imperial galleon.
Our boat.
Your
The
boat.
Starlost. Yeah.
Got it. So you guys, you start swimming. What is the shark and the dock gonna do?
I
Yeah,
am at the
after-
mercy of the shark.
Yeah, after like I got like your
You can let
shot,
go.
I
I'm not
would've,
going
like,
to
just-
do that.
I'm gonna keep going towards Swig.
Okay, so you swim along with Twig as he starts swimming back desperately towards the Starloss.
I'm gonna try to get him on my back and then surface up a little bit.
Just keep pointing.
Just keeps pointing.
Yeah, just keep swimming. I'm not getting on that shark.
All right. Well,
I'll turn around then and go back to the boat.
Wait,
your
the
boat
Imperial
or
galleon?
towards the
Yeah, the Imperial.
We're
Galleon.
going the same way. Yeah. Then we're no. You're going back to the
Wait.
Imperial galleon.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
yeah, so Twig is swimming away from you, Doc and Shark. As you the shark swims back towards the Imperial ship, and then Lois.
Doc is. God, he wants to scream at Marv right now.
Lotus, make a stealth check as you land on top of the ship.
advantage because I'm invisible.
Yes, advantage because you're invisible.
Uh, 18.
18. So yeah, you make a little bit of a clatter as you land, but with everybody trying to take shots and with the Starlost firing at the ship from out of the dark, everyone's too panicked to notice. You land close to the stairs.
Look around. Look at all the people. And then just kind of point like, not Eggold. In my brain. Not Eggold, not Eggold, not Eggold, not Eggold. There's no gnomes. Okay. And then I just go.
Oh my god. So yeah, you head down the stairs. You're in the ship. A bunch of people are rushing around on this level because there are cannons on this level that you watch them getting ready.
I just stick to the walls, kind of like looking at each person, like making sure none of them is Eggold. And then I continue walking.
Okay, none of them are angled. You are good.
I'm keeping my wings as
Tucked close.
tucked close to my body, making sure like there's nothing sticking out. That my weapons are like,
Perfectly
Not like-
vertical. Da 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 da. Okay. As you're doing this, everyone's getting ready around you. Are you going to go further? There's another set of stairs to go further down, or you can go front and back like any other ship. Which way are you going to go?
I want to go front and back first.
Okay.
Just
so
get a very fast survey of the area. Make sure Eggold and Twink, even though I saw Twink, I guess that like don't.
They're
recognize
not
them.
here. Make another stealth check. Still advantage.
Whatever 13 plus 7 is.
13 plus
20.
that's 20. That's a dirty 20. So you manage to go to the front of the ship just fine, dodging a few people here and there. You peek in. It's a sleeping quarters like on your ship. And there's no one in there right now because everyone's up and doing other things.
Okay.
You will notice that they have hammocks though, not bunk beds.
Suckers.
Essence.
I'm gonna just say while Dolus is just dicking around in the ring, he's gonna just like do some preparation in case I need to fight, like load my crossbow with a
Okay.
poison bolt, you know.
Okay. You're getting all prepped and ready.
And I continue.
You go to the back and you open that back door and there's another galley, another kitchen all set up, again empty because everyone's rushing around trying to prepare for combat. While you're in there and while you're all heading which way that you are heading in the water, the Starloss opens fire from the dark again. It hits again. And there is, again, more panic as everybody's trying to figure out where the ship is firing from. And Lotus, I assume you're going to go down now?
Yep.
You head down and you're in sort of a cargo hold, but it's also got a front and back room, the way the first level did.
Anybody around?
No, actually. Pretty quiet here because everyone's top deck and first deck.
Search for any signs of life.
Okay. Would you go front or back first?
Coming down from the stairs, I would go left first. So whichever left is.
The stairs are in the middle, facing forward. So
I guess I go forwards first.
So you'll go to the front. You try and open the door, and it won't open.
I'm gonna check the back first then.
Okay, so you rush to the back, and that door does open, and as it opens, there are 2 guards there who are just like, what the fuck?
I kind of.
The door kind of just swings open.
Well, I assume I'm not like boosh type of opening the door. It's more like a
Spooky ghost door.
I mean,
It's still a door opening, though.
Yeah, the door
It's still a door
swings
opening and
open.
nothing there. Like,
yeah.
no, I don't think you're talking about that one, Ray.
You're
That's
not.
fine.
This is a door being opened by an invisible entity. So yeah, no, they're both ready there with muskets.
I'm just gonna like, if the open entrance is here and the door is here, I'll be like, alright, on the other side.
You're just gonna
gonna
scoot
shuffle
your way
a little bit.
around.
Yeah.
Make another stealth check with advantage.
What number is this? Oh,
Mm.
it's another unnatural 20.
Okay, so you kind of shuffle around the door as one of the guards like walks up and opens the door more. Looks around. He's like a foot from you, barely.
I'm going to like kind of duck away. Could I move more towards the side away from him?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
There's not a lot going on in this room, but as you look around, you realize this room is basically 2 big cages in the center, surrounded by all sorts of various torture devices.
Oh.
And in one of the cages, as you're sort of shuffling around, is Eggold. He's just like holding onto the bars. You just, so, guess it's going down, huh, boys?
So it's 2 guards.
2 guards, Eggold. And 1 guard is still by the cage. The other one's by the door now.
Okay. I'm going to. Am I able to like walk around him? So I'm going back towards the stairs.
Yeah. Like to get out back towards the
Get out.
stairs?
Yeah.
He's in the doorway now, looking through it.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait then.
Then he's gonna close the door, and he kind of turns, and he steps with his back braced against it. He turns to his guard, and he's like, "I don't like this. Ship firing out at us from the dark. Strange creatures. We never should be hunting these unreliables."
I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna sit and wait.
And
Wait, am I inside of the room or outside of the room?
You're
'Cause I
in the
didn't want-
room. You shuffle.
Oh, I didn't want to
into the
go
room.
in. I wanted to shuffle, like.
She was shuffling like around the guy, looking like around. Like she didn't go in the room.
Yeah, the way that sounded definitely sounded like you were going in
It
the
definitely
room.
sounded like you were going in the room.
Okay, well.
There's also no
that's
way
fine.
you would have seen in the room around the guy.
Okay, then I'm in the room now. Then sorry, that was
Okay.
my bad.
I'm like, if you want to retcon that you're not in the room, I mean,
You gave me the information of where Eggold is. If you didn't give me the information where Eggold is, I would have been like, yeah, no, I'm not in the room. But because you gave me that information, I will be in the room.
Okay, I apologize.
It's all good. It's okay.
Yeah, no, so he's got, this guard's got his back against the door now, and the two of them are talking. And Eggle's just like, so, I'm not an unreliable, I'm a guy, as you can see. I can't do magic. I don't do magic things. I'm not from magic places. And then one of the guards just like, shut up! God. Can you believe this guy tried to play poker with us on the top deck? And Eggle's like, hey, poker's a good game.
You said there was just 2 guards in there, right?
Yep.
The door is now closed.
Door is closed.
Is there a lock on the door?
It looks like there is a place where it can latch, but it has not been latched by this guard. But this guard is against the door now.
I'm just gonna see if anything else happens.
You know, they're just kind of standing there talking and telling Eggle to shut up whenever he speaks up.
What type of weapon are they both holding?
They both have muskets, and then they both have short swords.
Mr. DM,
Yeah.
I was waiting for an opportunity. While I'm still in the ring, I put in a crossbow bolt. I'm gonna. Did I see like people like when I was flying over? Did I see like the people on the ship?
I mean, yeah, you would have seen that there are people on the ship.
Are they wearing like a uniform?
Yeah, they're all wearing Imperial clothes.
Okay, so I'm going to. I'm making this logic work. I'm gonna ready my action. So like I put in the crossbow bolt for when I go out of the ring, right?
Okay, if you exit the ring.
Yeah, and I see someone wearing that uniform, I shoot it at them.
Okay.
All right,
You've
I just
readied your
wanted-
action so that as soon as you exit the ring, you'll fire your crossbow into the first clothed Imperial person you see.
I love that this was stated like a coding pattern in a way. Like if then.
If X, then that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it is when you're ready in
I know.
action.
I know, but I'm
No,
just like
On the
yeah,
outside of the ship, Mara, what are you doing?
God.
You're
So-
swimming back.
Yeah, I'm going. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like go up to see like if what is it, Doc, like a safe place to fucking talk, which would be like closer to the ship, I would imagine. On the other side.
If you try to go to the other side, well, so there's no like docks, but you can see the anchor, which
Oh, I was
is on
talking
the
about-
other side.
I was
He
talking
did
about
Doc,
Doc.
the character.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
Doc.
The character
Yeah.
Doc.
I want to
Damn.
talk. I want Doc to talk, but I also don't want to get fired at.
What a day.
So you could
So-
you could totally go to the other side, like under and up to the other
Yeah,
side.
that's-
They're not
that's
really
what
looking.
I
Yeah, do you
wanted
mean
to
like
do.
you're gonna like pin us to like the kind of
side of the
underside of
boat.
the ship?
So that you
Okay.
can lift your head
Yeah.
out of the water so you can speak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So Doc, your head is lifted out of the water by the shark. You're
Just,
got a whole galleon above you.
just he kind of takes like a very quiet but deep breath back, and he's like, okay. I was not expecting that. What's the plan?
You're
He
talking
does not
to a
know
shark.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
does not know that shark can't talk back to him.
I'm just sitting there.
There is just a shark.
Talk to me. Come
Face
on.
part way out of the water.
Talk to me, damn it.
I'll try talking to him in shark. Just be like,
Mouth just
In
keeps
shark.
opening and making like
Oh,
noises.
lovely. Okay. Big fish can't talk. Well, what's the fucking plan here? Doc, think.
The ship gets fired on again. Ooh, nat 20.
Fuck.
Fuck that shit.
Get fucked.
Rolling
I
lots of damage here.
am I near sand at all?
The beach is about 300 feet away.
Ooh, that's too long. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here till he talks to me.
Okay. We've got a few options here. I could try and burn a hole in the bottom of the boat, which I don't really think I got the juice for that. We go and save Twink and get him back to the boat. Or, Aldrich, what do you got? Or, yeah, it's just, Aldrich, what do you got?
Oh,
Aldrich speaks to you telepathically from where he's flying above, and he's like, "Why, I dare say it seems they have no idea where your ship is.
That's good. That's good.
However, there is one of them who carries himself a bit differently. He's gone out onto the deck now, and he's looking out into the darkness. I don't know how long this will remain."
Can you tell what he's doing?
Incantations of some sort.
Son of a bitch. Alright. Fish dude. We have a few options. I can try and distract from whatever he's trying to do there. Or we let him do what he's trying to do.
I'll start rubbing my tail against the ship, just as a signal.
Okay. The shark kind of bumps you as it tries to rush its tail up against the side.
So he looks back at the boat and goes, back up a few feet.
Back up a little.
Doc's still holding on to him. He just needs a little bit of distance. And he's going to try and concentrate and cast Burning Hands on a dry part on the boat to try and burn a hole through it.
You're gonna try and concentrate it in one spot to burn a hole.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't think a boat can make a deck save, but maybe.
You use your burn your spell slot. Make your
I did.
okay. You put your hands together for Burning Hands. The fire arcs into the one spot and then just flares upwards in this huge, like 10-foot cone and arc along the side of this boat, quickly drying a few parts of it, and actually higher up as it gets, starting to spark a few little bits.
Cool. So nothing else past that?
Nope. Also, there's a little ball, like a big plume of smoke and a bit of fireball that flares up past the side, and multiple people are rushing over to your side of the ship.
I'll start diving.
Yeah, Doc smacks Mara to go back down.
Mara, make a stealth check to see how quickly you can get under without a notice.
Oh god. Where's my stealth? Oh no.
It'll be as the shark.
Yeah, so the shark decks. Oh no!
I'm about to get shot.
Yeah, no, they totally see you guys going under as they come over. 2 guards are gonna both open fire down into the water.
Oh, fuck.
Cool.
The first one's gonna hit.
Oh,
The second one's gonna hit.
Who?
I'm gonna say one's gonna hit Doc and one's gonna hit.
Dope. Fine. That's fine.
I'm like, because we have a 19 and a 14, and a Shark's AC isn't that high.
Mm-mm.
oh.
That is 7 piercing for Mara and 5 piercing for Doc.
Cool.
What's a Shark's HP?
Let's find out.
Reef
He's
Shark
taking
5E
12 damage.
has indeed taken 12 damage.
How we have had the bigger than us speech the other night, and now we're trying to fight a fucking boat.
Yeah, that shark
Doc
has
wasn't
10
there for that.
HP left.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Twink's fighting a boat with a boat, so
Yeah.
Tweak is about halfway back to his boat at this point because he is small and swimming.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, no. So you both get shot. If you dive, you get underwater.
And you said you die.
But you die.
Yeah, you're dead.
You just
Hope you had fun, Noah.
you both
Yeah, that's
just
great.
fucking
I think I have to
die.
exit the campaign at this point.
Yeah, it's game over. We just
You gotta sit there every episode and just record.
Like you
All right.
both just fucking die.
I'm gonna go towards like the end. Whatever.
The
Was it
ass end
so-
or the head?
Yeah, the ass end, not the.
Okay, you go to the back end of the ship.
All right, I'm gonna unmorph,
Okay.
and then I'm
Doc,
gonna be
you're
like,
holding onto the shark, and then suddenly,
Yeah, wait,
boom, Mara,
wait, how far
you're
did we
holding-
make it in
you're
this
holding
journey?
onto Mara. You're at the
How
back
far
end,
did we
you're at
make
the-
it in this journey before
You're
you
at the back
unmorphed?
end of the Imperial ship, and it
Cool.
underwater still, and he turns back into Mara.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Doc,
be like, I'll
You're
be like,
underwater.
can you oh wait, I'm gonna like
You're-
just. All right, I'm gonna swim.
yeah, I was about to say, the second
The front
that
end.
Mara is no longer a fucking fish, Doc's gonna start swimming toward the back rudder. Or back, you know, the fucking thing.
It's a rudder.
Okay.
Yeah, so you both surface.
All right, I'm gonna be like, okay, here's how you fucking do it. Eat metal.
Oh my god.
Wait, the boat's made of wood?
Well, you got
You heating the...
there's a lot of metal on it as well.
True, okay, yeah.
True.
Mostly wood, but he's heating the metal parts of it, I guess. I mean,
Heating the iron in
there's
the
metal-
wood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's held
Let's
together
see.
by iron and other
True.
metal materials.
Choose da.
Yeah, you break the nails.
All right. Are you just gonna heat up all the metal on the backside of the boat?
Yep.
Yeah, so you watch Mara just rub his hands together and then just boom, and the metal on the back of this boat starts to just glow outward from where he put his hands on it until the whole back end of this boat just starts to just glow, running up this metal.
Okay.
Mara, are you just gonna keep heating it
Until it
for a whole minute?
He's gonna superheat the metal.
Yep.
I guess
Exactly.
until it catches
1,000-degree
fire.
boat
Yeah?
versus elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, after like 20 or 30 seconds, all the wood starts to steam, and then after about 45, some of it starts to just flicker into flame.
Did they put out or even attempt to put out the one
So
that
how
Doc
many
started?
times does he have to cast heat metal? How long does it last?
It's concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it starts to kind of light on fire, and Noah, your burning hands did
wouldn't.
not. Yeah, your
Yeah,
burning
I
hands
also
was
wouldn't,
not strong enough to leave stuff on fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is as good a time as any to cut back to the birds as the inside of the ship starts to smell a little.
Oh shit.
Any
Sorry.
reaction
Oh
from
yeah,
the
they're on
birds?
the back of the boat.
Oh no.
Yeah,
What have
no,
you done?
you're sitting there, and the metal of the cages is kind of inset into the walls. So all of a sudden, the cage starts to slowly turning red and eggled at the very front of these two cages running vertically back. It's just like, guys, this isn't normal. Guys!
Any reaction from the guards?
The guards are freaking. The guards start freaking out because the wood is starting to smoke and smolder, and luckily, just like the back end of the cage is heating up because Mara doesn't quite have enough juice to heat up all the metal in a whole back third of a boat.
What are the guards doing?
One of the guards rushes over and grabs a pail of water and just like tosses it on the metal, and then it just right back up to hot.
Let's go, Mara!
I'm going to take this opportunity. Is there enough space for me to, like, how large is this area? This room that we're in?
The room's gonna be like 8 feet tall and full width of the boat, but between you and the cages and all of the instruments, I'm gonna say you could only get your wings out like halfway, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna take my spear out. My obsidian spear.
That you can do.
Wait. Actually. No, yeah. I'm gonna take my obsidian spear out. And how far away are the guards from each other?
From each other, because one just ran to the back, it's gonna be about 12, 13 feet.
Which one's the one by the door?
The one by the door is the one that ran to the back. The one who's in front of Eggold's door is still there.
So they're... Okay. Whichever one is closer to the door.
They're both there. They're far from the door now. They're just over by the cage.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over. If I were to lock the door, would I know, being on a ship for the past 2 weeks, would it make a sound? Would it whatever?
It makes a little ka-chunk, but if you're not close by, you can't really hear.
Okay.
And you would know that.
And they're both like freaking out, right?
They're both freaking out, yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna put the ring down. And I'm gonna walk up to them.
Did you lock the door?
No.
Okay. So you're gonna walk up to them?
And then I'm just going to impale one of them with my obsidian spear.
Sneak attack.
Make an attack.
Surprise round?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh boy. This is awesome, by the way. Like, this is some
18.
like pirate
loving this.
espionage shit.
18.
Yeah, magic pirate espionage.
This is Pirates of the Twinktania.
Roll initiative.
Who?
Yes, Ray.
Just Ray.
No,
She's the only one in initiative right now.
Yep.
The moment I come out of invisibility,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, "Hey, Dulles, I miss you."
Upon
Okay.
hearing that, Dolus exits the ring.
Dolus is gonna roll initiative.
I'm gonna roll initiative. Okay,
Yep.
well, that's the thing I'm gonna do as soon as
you're there.
Yeah.
You go.
Initiative. Cool. I rolled a 17.
17.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ray, what you got?
I love this so much.
Whatever 6 plus 4 is.
20.
10.
No, wait, 10. I thought you
Wow,
said 16.
good
I thought you said
job, Noah.
16. I thought you said 16. That's on me. I'm
You're not
the
allowed
idiot.
to laugh at Ray for her math ever again. You just had 6 plus 10 wrong.
6 plus 4 for 10.
Whatever. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
we're doing
fucking
great.
can.
We're doing great.
Okay, roll for damage on your spear stab.
Cool.
Pretty good. 10.
10
Whatever
damage.
6 plus 4.
Am I allowed to put a stunning strike into it?
Yes, I will say because that is on attack. So yeah.
I'm gonna put a stunning strike into that one.
Okay. I guess I guess I have to save from my stunning strike. Hooray. I'm probably
guess
not,
I have
'cause
to
this
do-
is a
I
dude,
can't wait for
just a
me and
random
Mara to enter initiative because the boat comes open.
This dude gets this dude totally gets stunned. You just like
Nice.
base palm this dude. And we'll say that was your quick surprise turn, where you got to. That was your lovely damage on that turn. And we'll go to what would be the top, which is Eggold. Actually, Eggold rolled highest on initiative.
Let's go,
What's he gonna do?
Eggold, you guys are gonna love this. Eggold, seeing Lotus appear suddenly and stab that dude, the dude who's right in front of him in the bars, he's just gonna reach out and grab him by the throat.
Yes!
This is so cool!
And he succeeds. He grapples this dude by the throat. So Eggold just reaches his arm out through the bars real quick and just one-arms this dude against
Is that the guy that I
cage.
stunned, or?
No, the other guy.
Yes!
And then
Oh my
epic.
god.
it's Dolus's turn, so I assume you're gonna pop out of the ring.
Yeah, I pop out of the ring upon hearing what Lotus said, and then immediately shoot the guy closest to me with a
Which-
poison dart.
That's the dude that Eggold's currently.
Cool.
So yeah, make an attack.
That's +5 to hit.
He's 10 feet away. Just gonna shoot
is
at point
so
blank.
I think I might have hit him. I got a 19
You
+5.
totally hit him. Roll for damage.
That's a D8 +2. And then, well, how does he just have poison?
He
Is
is
just
poisoned now. So
He's
roll
stinky
damage.
now.
Where
On
is it
his
here?
turn, he takes poison damage.
So that's a 7 +2, so he takes 9 points of damage.
Take 9 points of piercing damage.
And so he's just poisoned now. All right, cool. I mean, that's my seeing. I'm just watching. I'm like taking in the surrounding. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. It's
This
the
might
guards.
be my favorite session.
It's the guards' turns, but one of them is stunned, so he's not going to do anything. Oh, what was that, Ian?
Hasn't ended yet, Noah.
Yeah,
don't
Oh,
be
no.
certain.
It could-
Don't
you could
be
still
certain.
die.
That's the might. That's the might.
Don't be certain.
And then the other guard he's gonna have to try and break loose of the grapple. So he's doing that. Contested. He breaks loose of the grapple. He like jerks his musket back and hits Eggold. Eggold releases the dude. And then he's gonna fire at Dolus, because Dolus is right in front of him and just shot him with a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Hang on.
I put the
have to
ring
roll
by the door.
Yeah.
Disadvantage because he's poisoned.
disadvantage. I have to roll for poison too first. Hang on.
Oh,
This might not even matter.
oh no.
He's definitely taking his poison damage. And then you hit him for 9, right?
Yeah.
And then he takes another. No, okay. Yeah, no, he goes to break loose of the grapple actually, and the poison hits him in this moment, and his heart stops. And he just dies.
Oh.
As Eggold's like holding him, he
Yeah.
just goes limp in Eggold's arm, and Eggold just like releases this dead dude onto the floor.
Cool.
Did he take burning damage from being against the bars too?
No,
That's
because
just
it's the
fucking-
back of the cage.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say that would just be icing on the cake.
Damn.
So-
God damn it. I'm not even trying to kill these motherfuckers at
Yeah,
this point.
you keep killing things by accident.
You
So would he
kill
take
that
it?
dude.
Is he dead, or is he making saving throws supposedly if he was a player dead?
Oh no,
No,
Cryo said
It's
his
poison. He's dead.
His heart stopped.
His
heart stopped.
He's
Damn.
dead.
Okay. All right.
Ray, it's your turn. You have a dude.
I'm just gonna stab him twice. Non-lethal damage, please.
Non-lethal damage. Go
Oh.
for it.
Actually, no. Since the other guy's dead, all lethal damage. Fuck you.
Hell
Fuck
yeah!
it! Let's go!
They imprison Eggold. Fuck
Do it.
them.
Fucking kill him.
I'm
kill
hitting. Wait.
Advantage because he's stunned.
Yeah. Wait. Is it?
He
He's the
Is it
stunned
the
one.
end of my
End of your next turn.
end of
Yeah.
my next? So we do get
So
an
you
advantage.
get
Okay,
this
cool.
turn until
Cool,
the
cool.
end of this turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
19.
That hits.
That's a natural 19. I'm not. Yep. But again, just in case. Okay. Not. Yeah. No. So the both of them hit because I got a natural 19 on that one.
Okay.
6 plus 9. 15.
15.
15?
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
The quickest
The
initiative
shortest
ever.
combat. Yeah.
You're just gonna stab him really fast multiple
I'm just-
times.
I'm gonna stab him once for my surprise round, and then wait, he's dead. Okay, just stab him again twice.
It's
the
the
most
gift
anticlimactic.
from-
How do you want to do this?
It's the gift from Ruby of Ozpin just
I was
poking
literally
with the
thinking
cane.
that.
Yeah, no, you stabbed him once in the gut and stunned him, turned and saw the other person was dead, and we're like, okay, and then again in the chest, and then once in the throat, and he just goes down.
Holy shit.
And Eggold just sits there and he's like,
There you go.
so you can turn invisible?
Yeah. I've been turning invisible for the past few days and just walking around the ship.
You have?
We have to have a
Yeah.
very serious conversation.
We need
about
to
that.
get out.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
after that.
wait. Before this, Lotus is gonna go and lock the door. And then she's gonna look over at Dulce. Is like, okay, the plan, get him out, and then we transform into these people.
Can we
Oh.
meanwhile?
The back of the boat definitely bursts into flames at this point. In
Yeah.
the wall, the rear wall of the room you're in just bursts into flames.
We should get him out.
I'm gonna try and use my hand axe to like break the lock.
You okay? Make a melee attack.
Okay.
Wait.
I swear to God, if I miss this fucking lock.
Oh, I get it. Like break it to like keep it locked. Okay.
No, break Eggold
like,
out.
break
Oh,
Eggold
oh.
lock.
I'm
That's
sorry.
a
I forgot.
15.
Okay.
That's a what?
15 to hit.
Okay, roll for damage.
How much health does the fucking lock have?
That's a good
That's
question.
quite a
That's a
bit. It's
6.
fucking
5.
steel.
That's a 5 damage.
Yeah, you slam the axe into this lock and it hits. It makes contact, and there's some sparks. That's about it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Come
kind of
on.
like shift Dulce to the side. I'm gonna take my dagger. I'm gonna attempt to use the dagger to pick the lock.
As you lean in to pick the lock, Eggold just goes, the keys are on the dude dead in front of you.
Oh yeah! I'm good.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
No, we couldn't say it.
Oh yeah, no.
I will help Dulce look for the locks on
Yeah.
the dude.
The keys.
I'll
You're gonna-
The
investigate.
keys.
You
Yeah.
you don't have to look hard. You roll this dude's body over, and they're attached to like a thing on his hip. There's a
Okay.
ring with a key on it.
That's bird brains right there. Anyways, I'm gonna open the door.
They
Back of the
share-
room is
they
on fire
share a brain
and
cell.
rapidly
Yep.
filling with smoke.
I'm opening the lock and I'm letting Eggold out.
While he's doing that, I am taking the weapons off of these guys. And I'm going to give like the short sword and the gun to Dulce. And then I'm gonna disguise self, become whichever one was the shorter one.
Okay. The
Okay.
poisoned one was the shorter one.
I'm gonna disguise self into the other one, and then I'm gonna. I heard them talk, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna try and. Well, I'm gonna speak as Dolus, but like I'm trying to imitate his voice. I'm gonna be like, well, not right now, but I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna act like we were told to throw you off the ship, and then we'll just fly you back onto the Starlost.
At this point, someone starts banging on the door,
Okay.
and the room is also rapidly filling with smoke.
Okay. I'm going to. You
Is-
said there's a bunch of torture devices in this room?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly try and pull one of the dead guys behind one of the devices so that it's not in immediate
Dulce.
view when we open the door.
Dulce, how thick are the wood planks for the wall?
You asking Dolus that or me?
I'm asking the DM.
It's about an inch thick. But also the back wall's on fucking fire.
How much
Quickly
damage?
burning away.
I'm going to. Is the back wall accessible to us?
Oh yeah.
And it's burning.
It's on fire.
Lotus. Lotus? Dulce.
Lotus?
I'm stressed. Shut up. Dulce, can you water?
Why? No, not enough.
We can. Even if it's just a little bit, I can punch through.
I can make a faucet, Lotus. I'm saying this as I'm pulling the guy behind the torture device.
There's more banging on the door at this point.
I'm just gonna. I guess I'm gonna go to the fire and
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
punch the flaming wall. Make strength check.
Make strength check.
I'm also going to put, if this is possible, a flurry of blows into this.
Go ahead, punch the shit out of this wall. I'll say, as you flurry of blows, will give you advantage on punching a hole through the wall.
I'm not gonna use that dice.
This is amazing.
I love
I'm gonna use
this.
this dice. 17.
17. The wood is already damaged and already weak, and you start punching it over and over and over again. As you turn back, as Lotus just wails on this one piece of wood, and then Mara, Doc, you hear some thumping above you, and then suddenly a fist just out the back of this boat, just.
I'm going to do it again so that there's more holes. So
Okay.
that the hole is bigger for us to both
Yeah.
get through.
You start punching your way through. There's more banging on the door.
If the door is locked, I lock the door.
Door is locked. But
Wait, can I say? I'm gonna say, well, as when I see her actually punch through the door, I'm like, oh, and I'm gonna run over with my axe and help getting through.
This is awesome!
You guys are cutting your way out of the back of this boat really quickly, and Eggold comes rushing up with like one of the random torture axes, like an executioner's axe, and smacks it into the wood, cuts a big chunk out.
Okay. I'm going to pick up Eggold.
You okay?
Straight up bridal carry. Once
just
the,
like-
I'm
it's like,
assuming
what
the
the fuck?
hole is large enough, right?
It's about big enough you could dive through it. Yeah, it's got a solid circumference.
Okay, I'm just
Everything's
throwing
still
Eggold
on
out.
fire. You just grab, and Eggold's like, wait, what are you doing? Ah!
let's go. And then
Doc, you watch Eggold just go flying over
Lotus
your head
is
into the water.
diving out of the hole.
Okay.
And then the moment she's out, even though she's in the sky, it kind of looks like the guard starts floating in the air
Like Superman.
because my wings are out.
Yep.
I'm going to actually, on my way out, I'm going to close the door to Eggold's cell, and I'm going to minor illusion Eggold in the cell, and I'm going to jump out.
Just a heads up, as soon as you can't see it, it goes away.
It's fine. Don't worry. Just in case they open it.
Dolan doesn't know, though.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you jump out, and you open your wings. And the moment both of you jump out and open your wings, Lotus, I want you to take this moment as the adrenaline of punching through the wall sort of hits you to realize that your hands were definitely both a little burnt and injured by that. So you're gonna take 12 points of fire damage.
Expected. I was wondering when.
I'm like, you're punching through a burning wall for
That's
a solid
true. She
like
punched
20
it
seconds.
multiple times.
This is only 1d6 fire damage.
Yeah, expected. I expected it to hurt, but it's fine.
I rolled 2 and I rolled max. I'm sorry.
And then once I'm gonna make sure Dolus is out, and then I'm just gonna look down to see if I can find Eggold in the water.
Oh, Eggold's you yeeted him out of the thing. He's
Okay.
pretty panicked.
And then I'm just gonna go down and try to get him with my talons. Pick
Okay.
him up with my talons.
Just
Wait,
make a
so-
quick strength check.
So we're right there, right?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Oh, I guess I'll like look behind me as I'm like eating. What the
Doc,
fuck?
Doc starts smacking Mara. It's like, we gotta go!
I dropped the disguise stuff. He's like, "Yeah, we gotta go. Let's go. Let's get the fuck over here."
Come on, Shark Boy, get moving!
15.
I'll
To pick
turn.
up Eggold.
I'll turn into a shark again.
What
Doc immediately grabs that fin.
15 to pick up Eggold.
You managed to pick up Eggold.
And then she just fucking goes.
You're flying.
I'm going to pull my crossbow back out, and I'm going to start flying away, but looking behind me. If someone peeks out of the hole, I'm going to shoot them.
The back of the
Wow.
boat's on fire. No one is
Yeah.
looking out of the hole.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm telling you, as you fly away, no one's looking
You
out
never
of the
know.
hole.
Yeah,
Never
we're
know.
we're going back to the Starlost.
So yeah, Twink, I'm gonna say that maybe like 3 to 5 minutes before this, you managed to get within shouting range of the Starloss.
I would definitely have shouted, "Get the anchor up! We need to reposition!"
Yep.
And that way,
So-
by the time I'm on it, they're moving.
Yeah, so the boat is starting to move at this point as the rest of you are making your way back. And as the rest of you are making your way back, it's at this point that the galleon finally returns fire. That's gonna hit. So
What's the range on that?
the range on it, let me pull it up. I have it. Boop. 800 feet.
Okay. And they can't see us.
Well, you, as far as you're aware, no, they could not see you.
Got me.
Cool. So yeah, so they're firing every cannon on their port side at you. Which is gonna be... I'm just gonna use D&D Beyond for this one. Because I don't want
That's
to
a bad
roll that many
sign.
times.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to tell us how much it is. You can just describe it to us.
Oh yeah,
Because to us, it doesn't matter. We don't know what the health of the ship is. Like, that doesn't matter.
it's true.
Big boat get hit by.
For
big
you, it
boat.
matters, so you need to do it, but...
Ba-da-da-da.
We've had the Starlost for 4 days.
Oh,
3
no,
days.
We'll still have it after this.
My gosh.
I know. I'm just establishing if it went down.
Da-da.
Okay, you're muted.
I was like, and before the next thing, Cryo says, and the Starlost exploded.
So yeah, Twig, as the Starloss is repositioning, and the rest of you, as you're sort of flying back, you just watch a wall of cannons on this ship just all open fire, and not all of the shots land. A few of them are gonna miss, obviously,
Yeah.
'cause it's
Well,
a huge thing.
You're technically supposed to roll for every cannon, but that's too much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say about half of them
Yeah,
hit.
it's too
We'll
much.
just 50-50 this. And yeah, no, the Starlost takes a solid like 10 cannonballs to the side, and you watch a number of holes just get like ripped into her.
Fucking galleon, it can take more than that.
And
That's a lot of cannons.
Lorelei is just like, all right, enough pussyfooting around it. And she commands fire, and all of the ballista are gonna fire all 3 bolts out of her little mag thing. And they're gonna hit.
While Lotus is flying, she looks down at Eggle and is like, hey, do you think I could catch one of those cannonballs, per se?
Eggle, flying for the first time in his life, is just like, probably. Can we not do this now? Roll a lot of things because I'm opening because it's ship combat.
Yep.
So we now have 2 short swords and 2 rifles, I think it was. Fuck yeah, we're guns.
It's
Yeah,
Oh, no.
no, the ship just unloads, everyone firing all of these cannons, all your new crew firing off their ballista, and almost all the shots land home. There's a nice bright target because the boat's on fire.
Yeah, and I'm sure it takes excessive damage.
It
too.
takes a lot of
Weak.
ballista bolts, smack it into this thing. You guys all watch as these boats suddenly just open fire on one another while you're traveling between them.
As Doc is heading out, he's telepathically communicates with Aldrich, and it's just like status update on the weird one.
And he's like, it would seem he found your boat.
Shit.
He's doing something else now. I recommend a swift withdrawal.
Working on it. Fucking smacks Mara. We gotta go now. One of them's winding something up.
Keep going as fast as
Just
I can.
keep going.
Yep.
Double time, Shark Boy.
Shark boy.
Bolus just yells out, I didn't think we were actually going to war.
It's fun. It is fun.
No, it isn't. It's stressful.
Tweak, are you gonna try and order the Starloss to get out of range, or Are you just opening fire?
Well, I told him to reposition. After the cannons, do I know how far the ballista's range is?
You would have a solid idea of the ballista's range, and you know that while it's a lot more accurate, it actually has a decent amount of drop. So there's no way you're
sense because they weigh less than the cannonballs.
Yeah, but they have less force.
Yeah, they're not propelled by gunpowder.
I mean, I would have to know at this point how far behind Matthias's ship was from ours.
About a mile. So
yeah, which should have already been to us.
It's approaching quickly, probably.
If I see that, yes, I'm telling them to retreat.
Okay.
And I have a pretty high passive investigation, so however you want to go with that.
Are you keeping an eye out for Matthias's ship rolling up?
Yeah, for sure. Because I don't want to turn on this until we have backfire. You know what I mean?
I get you.
We got to fight it until we have backup. And then we can try to get out.
Okay. Yeah, no, you guys are... And then in that case, before Matthias manages to pull up, you're definitely going to get another couple of volleys off. So I'm gonna do some round math here. Roll. Okay. Yeah. No. The both of your ships are starting to look pretty messed up, considering the fact that one of them is on fire and the other one is getting hit by many cannonballs.
Yeah.
Twig. After the second volley, you notice really quickly that despite the fact that all the lights are out on your ship, they're still nailing you pretty easily. So you're not sure how, but you realize they definitely know where you are.
Yeah. And it doesn't change the fact that I have to wait until Matthias gets there, or we're just running, getting hit, and no exchange fire. So I have to wait.
Okay. The rest of you are definitely pulling up at this point.
I'm landing eggled, I guess, I don't have any other way to say that. Just landing eggled.
Just land eggled.
Yeah, I'm landing eggled because I picked him up from his shoulders. He's going to have a very gentle drop onto his feet.
Yeah, you kind of like eggled gets dropped next to you, Twink, and he's just like,
"Parcel delivered."
What you doing, Dolus?
I was gonna say I'm gonna drop down by Twink.
Okay.
What are we doing?
What happened?
Well, we're attacking that boat.
Why?
Because they imprisoned Eggled.
That makes sense. I accidentally killed 2 people. Well,
They were gonna imprison me, but I escaped.
Why?
Because they're assholes? I don't fucking know. It's not the time for that. Let's just focus.
What can we do?
Points at ballistas.
wait,
There's a lot of them.
how bad of an idea would it be for me to go on their ship and just directly kill everybody?
Very bad idea.
Very bad idea. Yeah, not a good idea.
Do not do that, please.
Have I rolled up by now?
Do you guys remember
be swimming up.
Atronon?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that man's stronger than him.
Okay.
But the guards were pretty weak. The guards there.
No.
It doesn't matter if the
he's
guards are
one.
weak. If that man is stronger than Atronon, he could take on all of the guards and you.
Pulse, as Mara's pulling up, Doc's gonna kind of smack him and go like, we should, like, basically he's gonna gesture you to go to the other end of the boat so we can get up, so we're not trying to get up on the side that's currently being fired on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do that. And then
You guys are talking about whether Lotus should fly over there and murder everyone or not, as Doc and Mara clamber up the ladder on the opposite side of the ship.
Hey guys.
Fuck is
Howdy.
Matthias at?
And then,
All right.
Twink, as you turn back to the opposite side of the ship, you see, maybe quarter a mile out, Matthias's ship and the Westwood ship, both sailing a solid, like, distance apart towards you very quickly.
My skyrite should still be up.
It is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, now I'm gonna give the order. All right, time to withdraw.
Yeah. But Lorelei just spins the wheel on the helm, and the whole ship tilts a little as you guys aggressively start curving away from battle.
We can each point over to Lotus. We can each deliver a message to either ship if you'd like.
Yes, that'd actually be great. Although,
What would you like us to say?
Well, let them know Imperial galleon is here. Gillian, I believe, was his name. They basically want to kill us.
All right. Lotus, which one do you want to go to?
Doesn't matter. Which one do you want to go to? Which one's furthest?
Oh!
We're going to start flying as we have this
They're both
conversation.
the same distance from you. They're sailing
Doc,
like
when
together.
the boat lurches, he immediately goes to start doing boat things. like
No,
like
you're
he wastes
aiding.
no time with conversation. He's eating.
Yeah.
You go talk to Matthias. I'll see the Westwood.
I'm gonna crack my knuckles. Be like, I'm gonna capsize the boat.
Yes, now's the time. Actually, can you do other things, or is it just big wave?
Big wave, or I could erupt some earth on their faces.
Can you make a whirlpool?
I don't think so.
That would have done more damage.
I could probably capsize them though.
Go for it.
All right.
All right. You can a tidal wave.
Yep. I'm gonna just be like,
This is fucking awesome.
I fucking love this.
and then send a tidal wave towards them.
So yeah,
There
you
was
send a
foreshadowing
fucking
for
tidal
this.
wave towards them.
Third time's the charm.
It heads out. And then as the tidal wave is traveling and as the birds are taking off and everything, you all suddenly notice the sky gets even darker because clouds are starting to cover the stars.
Fuck.
And it kind of starts to rain a little. And then a bolt of lightning shoots down into the ocean nearby.
Good for him. His concentration is going to be broken when he gets hit by the tidal wave.
Thunderstorm starts. Yeah. So yeah, thunderstorm starts. Birds, I'm
Ooh.
gonna say you
I'm
guys
surprised
are
it wasn't broken already by a ship being on fire.
you guys are gonna struggle.
It's fine. It's
got
going
this.
full speed.
It's going full
I'm
speed.
also going full speed.
Yeah. So you guys
If necessary, I will put at least one key point into Step of the Wind so I'm even faster.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta fly fast.
okay.
As Doc's like working on one of the sails, he screams over his shoulder, "Twink, what the hell did you piss off?"
Fuck is this guy?
Lorelei's just like, I don't know, he came out with your group and then he jumped off the side of the boat.
I ignore him. I don't know you.
Yeah. And he is not here enough to focus on that. He's working on the boat, doing his thing.
Yeah, so you guys before the birds get to the other boats, the tidal wave would make contact with,
Oh, for
with
sure.
the galleon. The galleon at this point, it seems starts to move and then gets hit by the tidal wave, and you watch in the distance as it kind of rocks and rocks back and rocks. That's about it. It got hit by it's definitely losing stability, but it has begun sailing. You also watch as the fire on the back starts to go out.
Shit, yeah, we just put the fire. I mean, but that's major damage to the back of that boat.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, that boat's pretty fucked up. The storm is getting pretty heavy, visibility is starting to get low, and the ship is starting to pull away from you. And that's going to happen around the time that the birds land on Matthias's and the Westwood's ship.
Lotus immediately is like, "Where's Matthias?"
You land on the boat, he's right there at the helm, and he's just like, ah!
Is he still wearing the mask?
He is.
Yeah.
Okay. And basically, I'm just going like, there's an Imperial galleon. The captain of the ship is Gideon, Dickinson. He's trying to kill us.
Ah, the Empire has declared war then. Yubawa was forged in war. And he... Everyone just rushes to the cannon straight away.
That. What a sick callback! Oh my god, this is awesome!
Yeah, so everyone runs to the cannons, and he shouts for full speed ahead, and the boat unfurls all the sails it can in the storm. Dolus, you land on the Westwood ship. Petrin is at their helm.
Petrin, there's an Imperial galleon led by a man named Gillian, and he wants to kill us. We need help.
It's never just easy with you guys, is it? You really can't even have a minute.
Cannot.
He does the same thing. He calls for everyone to rush to their battle stations. The Westwood ship pulls ahead faster than Matthias's ship does. It's a lot lighter. But it zooms past the Starlost as the Starlost turns away.
I want to try, like, you know, when you're trying to zoom past a car and then there's, like, people waving. I want to be the one waving at Twink on Matthias's ship and just, like...
As soon as it passes, Twink kind of goes, all right, let's blow it around. Let's fall in.
You want me to throw another wave?
Lorelei twiddles it around.
No, boats, friendlies in front of us. No more waves.
All right.
And she joins the three of you as you're cruising out after this one. And the storm is starting to get a lot heavier and harder. The waves are getting taller, and it's getting harder and harder to see as this boat is now pulling away from Twinktania.
I want to pat Matthias.
I'm just shocked, as damaged as it is, that it's pulling away from us. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are we boarding? What's happening?
Depends.
On?
Depends on if she sink or not.
Oh.
So it's not pulling away from you guys. You are catching up to it. It is pulling away from
like it was
Tanya.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, like it basically pulling the reverse.
I thought that it was like getting away, and we're like.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, this makes no sense to me. We ripped this thing's ass off.
Yes, I'm like,
is this a magic ship?
Is. Yeah.
Is this a magic ship?
I'm gonna pull out the sending spoon. And I'm gonna talk into it and be like, I'm gonna follow Matthias. If he goes on the ship, I'm also gonna go on the ship. Okay.
Dolus pulls the rock out of his pocket. Okay.
So, you guys are on the way?
Yeah, I am right beside Matthias.
You're
like his right hand man.
Right. Well, on the other side of Matthias is Delilah, who has a huge tome open in front of her and is muttering as you approach this ship.
I'm gonna chill with Petrin.
She kind of sits there and she's like, So, he summoned a storm. She kind of turns to Lotus. Did you see the man? This Gillian.
Since I surveyed each person, did I see him?
You would not have seen. You went down before Gillian came out on the top deck, so you did not.
No, I didn't see him.
She kind of sits there for a minute. And she's like, Well, suppose it doesn't matter. We'll pick his corpse out of the rest of them. And then she casts a spell. And you watch as in the sky above this ship, the clouds kind of begin to glow red. And she holds her hands out and like closes her fist. And 4 giant orbs of fire come plummeting out of the sky.
Did she cast Firestorm? Is that a spell?
And yep, these giant orbs slam into this ship.
And it gets away. No.
Yeah, it gets away from the plane of the living.
This ship is maybe like a half a mile off from Twinktania at this point as it's pulling away. And the first fireball hits and on one side of it, and it just gets blasted on that side. And then the second one hits around and around and around. and it is just immediately reduced to like particulates as she blasts it into pieces.
It's just the fucking thing that Jack and Rose were on at the end of the Titanic. That's what's left of the ship.
Yeah.
It's blown into pieces, and she just kind of like closes her book with a humph. And Matthias is like, "You're no fun. You do not revel in it."
That was so cool! What? I want to be able to do that!
Dolus is like leaning over the railing on the Westwood ship, just like, what?
Doc stops maintaining the fucking Starlost and is just frozen. What the fuck was that?
You just hear Mara be like, yes! Yes!
Matthias kind of turns down to Lotus. He goes, "I tell you, she good at magic." She's very bad personality, though. Delilah right there is
makes
like,
up for it.
Delilah like, find this Gillian. Bring him to me.
Well,
I'm sure I would love to hear about all the fun little spells he was casting. And she walks back into the captain's quarters. The rest of you all pull up to this. Oh, what are you doing?
Dolus is just gonna look over to Petra and he's like, "Well, I don't think we're needed."
And Petra's just like, "I know people who are like 600 years old that can't do that."
Also, I don't know if this is a thing that would matter. This is, I think this is the first time Petron's seeing Dolus without his mask as well.
Yeah, Petron's kind of like, do birds usually not have...
No, it's not usual.
Okay.
Can't catch a break with us, like you said.
Yeah, no. Illis nearby is just like, well, that was a show of force, to be certain.
Right. Well, we greatly appreciate the Westwood's attempted help. I will be going back to my ship now.
Petron just kind of nods. He's like, yeah, no, you could say we didn't do shit. That's fine.
Well, you definitely moved really fast.
Go back to your boat.
Okay. He's gonna go back to the ship.
Twig, what are you up to?
Well, let's offer aid to anyone who survived.
Lorelai's just like, do you think they had anything good on board?
Well, we can have Mara go check the depths when we're done.
True.
No, guys. Not feeling too good right now. Oh.
You got shot a couple times.
Yeah, I'm gonna go,
but only as a shark, so you're good now.
Yeah,
actually, you're
regular
fine.
health bag. Yeah.
No, I
But you're worn out. Many spells.
I'm worn out. That's why.
I don't think it's going anywhere, Mara. I think it's there whenever you're ready to get it.
All right, I'm going down. I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the beds.
We need to restrain them though when they get up. Okay.
Lorelai's like, of course. And she starts shouting orders to everyone to get rope. Naggled. He's like, whew, so who did we piss off?
That was Gillian, Inquisitor of the Empire.
Inquisitor?
Doc's walking up at about this point.
Naggled's just like, the Empire has Inquisitors?
I don't know.
What the fuck's an Inquisitor?
I don't know.
Did he change the fucking weather?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Mara and I lit their boat on fire.
That was
Who
you?
the fuck are you?
Oh, right. Doc, Hickory's brother.
I thought you got teleported away.
I'll explain after we deal with the crazy people that just created a storm.
I'm not worried about the storm creators. Did you see the meteor swarm? Did you see that shit?
That's what that was.
Yes. That's what that was.
That's awesome.
So, Basically, Matthias could obliterate Twinktania with a thought.
Yeah, I'm glad he's on our side.
Yeah.
And technically, Twinktania is half a Yubua now, so.
What?
Huh? Eh.
Eggled and Doc just both looking down at Twink. You guys pull up on the burning remains of this Imperial galleon with a bunch of guards treading water, those that aren't, burnt bodies floating at the surface.
We'll recover everyone dead or alive.
Okay, you managed to recover like a dozen people. Matthias's ship is there too, pulling some of them up.
I'm helping Matthias.
Say I'm helping just everyone.
If
Cool.
there's anybody who's like still up for a fight, then I just kill them.
No, they're all pretty. They've all been pretty deterred from combat.
They got hit by
after-
fucking meteors.
Yeah, like hellfire
just
was called
killed
down
them.
upon them. They're pretty.
Listen, man, some people are super loyal, so like you never know.
You
I'll
don't get.
stab a man.
You don't get that vibe from any of these guys. You're pulling them up, and they're all just like, "We're good, man."
Give
We're
up.
good."
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Whenever you're editing this episode, Noah, can I get the voice clip of Ray saying, "I don't know, I'll stab a man"?
If I can, I mean, it might be interrupted. We'll see.
Yeah. Everybody's been fished out of the water pretty sufficiently, and the last bits of this boat are kind of just drifting on fire.
Oh, well, on the way to the boat, I'm just gonna be telling Matthias about like how I sneaked into the boat, I like killed 2 people, I got Eggled out, I saved Eggled.
You tell him
through a burning wall.
Yeah, you tell him about the moment when you're punching through the wall, and he was like, "Ah, yes, he's good. I did once too."
And then I'm gonna put my fist up, and there's just burns on my knuckles, and you're like, "Yeah."
And he's like, "Oh."
Just these charred little bird hands.
You should have Westwood. Look at this.
Okay, I'll go there after.
Okay. Okay. All of the people are out of the water. On board the Starloss, there's like 4 or 5 guards.
Doc looks over at Twink and is like, "So this shit, you do this shit all the time?"
Recently, it's been pretty much every day.
love this
Eggold pulls a flask out. Is just like, "Yep, every day."
All right, let's make land. We'll question them when we get there.
All right, you all proceed to anchor just the few hundred feet off of Twinktania and begin the process of heading to the beach.
Did the storm disperse after we took out the...
Yeah, so the storm has slowly began to disperse. First, the lightning stopped, and right around the time you're laying anchor is when the rain stops. The clouds are still slowly clearing up.
Was that enough time for like me to get a short rest at all?
I'm gonna say it's probably only been about 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep relaxing.
Just chilling. So yeah, Twink, are you in the first rowboat to the beach?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Matthias is in his first boat to the beach with all of the prisoners and Delilah.
Flying over with them.
I'm flying.
Doc goes with Twink, and
myself.
can we... I'm just gonna say, and Ian, you can choose to react, but he basically gives the same explanation he gave to the birds in the morning.
Yeah, he doesn't... I'm not going to say I have any conversation for it, but he acknowledges and he ponders on it for a bit.
Okay.
Then Petrin and Illis, the boat gets kind of close, and then they just to the beach. Like they just appear in a little mist.
Oh, how cool is that? Showboats.
So they're there to greet you when Matthias's boat pulls up, and then only seconds after your boat beaches, Matthias literally picks up and throws the first prisoner out onto the sand, and then proceeds to do it with all like 5 others he has.
Is Gillian amongst all these people?
As you are looking around amongst all these people, you do not see Gillian.
Oh, that's not good.
Petrin's
What's
like,
up?
"What? What's not good?"
Oh, he's not here.
Huh.
Yeah, no, the leader guy, Gillian, he's not here.
That blows.
Matthias is like, who's not here?
The leader guy.
Ah, so he there. And he points at the burning boat.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty good at reading people, Matthias. I don't think that killed him.
You don't think that kills him?
Yeah, this guy was some tough stuff, man.
Lotus is going to walk over. Because she's essentially following Matthias as if she were following Dolus. So she's going to go and walk over to one of the people that used to be on the galleon and just kind of pokes them with the blunt side of her spear. And is like, hey, hi, poke. Hi, where's your leader? Do you know?
Hi, Lord Gillian.
Yeah.
He fucked off when the sky lit on fire.
What does that mean?
I mean, he was there, and then he said something akin to the likes of, well, it was nice knowing y'all, and then he wasn't there.
Oh, that fucker teleported.
He didn't take nobody with him neither.
Yeah, what a dick.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop poking you because I feel bad now.
Hey, you guys want to be Twinktanians?
They're all like, what's our other options?
I contact Fagin and he sends a ship to come get you.
You know Fagin?
Yes, I know Fagin.
All talking to each other.
I walk behind Twink, and just standing behind Twink, I just kind of point at my spear, point at my gun, point at my dagger.
Doc unsheaths Mara's fucking scimitar.
Dolus is gonna walk over and he's just kind of like sees Lotus pointing at her weapons and he just kind of like puts his hand on her hand. He's like, I don't think that's necessary. I don't know if you all would like to go back to the Empire. It seems that the Empire, or at least your old commander, had no care for what happens to you.
The guy who you talked to is like, oh, Gillian's a fuckwit.
Right.
What does that mean?
Doc's facade drops immediately. He starts fucking laughing.
We all fucking hated Gillian.
Right. Well, you will receive better treatment as Twinktanians.
Where's Twinktania?
Wait, you're sitting on it.
They all start muttering to each other. Then one of them just goes, all right, me and the lads put it up to a vote. We'll be Twinktanians.
Who voted no?
Not that it's important. We just, curious.
All right, Litwick voted no. And he points at the ginger dude in the back. He's like, oh, what the fuck?
You can go back.
Oh. Thank you.
Anybody else?
So, like, to be honest, y'all, the Empire is recently kind of fucking sucked. Living on a nice island in the middle of the ocean sounds like a pretty good alternative.
Oh, I'm gonna be real honest, lads. You're probably gonna help me sell my ship.
Oh.
But you'll eventually live here.
Oh. we might have to think on it a little more.
Yeah, for the time being, I kind of need you to help run the ship. But
are you okay with that? Even though we tried to kill you.
Well, you didn't try to kill me.
That's true.
Wait, did one of you shoot at me?
None of us were men in the cannon. No, we're like, no, not in the cannons. Nope, not me. Nope.
What about the muskets?
Nope, never seen a musket in my life.
Can I insight check? Can I insight check?
Can Doc assist using intimidation?
You guys don't need to insight check. He obviously is fucking lying. He just said he's never seen a musket in his life.
I want to know who shot me.
Okay, insight. Dolus insight check with advantage.
Cool. I'm glad I got advantage. It didn't matter. I can't tell. I got a fucking 8.
Yeah, no, they're all pretty nervous.
I rolled a 5 and a 2.
Lotus, can I see that gun, please?
Huh?
Can I see that
Which
gun,
one?
please?
Kyle or this one?
No, not Kyle. I'm not trying to kill him.
This one? This one new one?
I take it. Yep, I take it. And I ask again. I said, who shot at us?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, sir, we all shot at you.
All right. Everyone line up.
Us or them?
Us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Doug lines up.
Okay, wait. Everyone with a gun line up.
Dolus pulls out his new musket.
Once again, not you. We want them alive.
All right.
Oh,
No, Dolus, you're good. Lotus, no.
Oh, okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
Does anybody know about those two? I'm talking to the prisoners. Do you guys know about the who are the ones guarding? Look around. Do I see Eggold?
Yeah, he's there.
Anybody
He's currently
know
joining the lineup of people with guns.
Anybody know of the two people that was guarding this dude?
The dude who's like speaking for the group at this point goes like, "Oh yeah, that was Sig. I don't know the other one's name." And someone in the back is like, "Matthew."
Huh?
Matthew?
I don't ignore him. He talks sing-song.
Right.
Is everybody lined up at this point that has a gun?
Yeah, it's Lorelei and Eggold and you and now Dolus.
Are we like
All right.
in like a single file line?
Prisoners, stand up.
They all shuffle to their feet, their arms like tied together in the front.
I shoot one in the leg.
Someone who like one right next to the dude who's been talking just gets shot and he just ah!
They all get one.
Eggold just goes, "Is it one per gun or like just one or?"
Each person gets shot in the leg.
Oh. Eggold just shoots, no hesitation.
If you don't want to do it, I can do it.
No, that's not that wouldn't be a solution.
Lorelei's got 4 guns, so Lorelei just like, boom, 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 boom.
Is she
How many guys are
reholstering them or
there?
dropping them?
She drops them.
How many guys?
Yeah, how many people are there?
There, you fished 12 people out of the ocean.
Nice.
I'm gonna run up to the one of them. I'm gonna be like, "Can I choose to forgive mine?"
Lorelei goes, "Oh, yeah, no, you can choose to forgive yours." Boom, she shoots that guy in the leg. Goes, "That doesn't mean I forgive him."
All right, as far as I'm concerned, we're all leaving now.
Lorelei's picking up her guns.
Taylor, do you think you could maybe have your people make sure they don't bleed out and die?
This is just like, yeah, I can.
Thank you.
Dolus is gonna turn around to the guy he stood in front of. He's like, "I'm so sorry. I tried."
He's like, "This is okay. You tried your best."
All right, now we're all on clean slates. Now we're all on clean slates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel any ill hatred towards you. You feel nothing towards me. We're good.
Dude who's been talking, who now has a bullet in his thigh, is like, yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Who set the fucking sky on fire?
I don't know.
I also don't know.
Yeah.
I also don't know.
And Matthias is just like, could be any of us. You should probably be afraid of all of us.
I wouldn't be too concerned. I mean, if they attempted any sort of mutiny, we would disperse of them in a matter of seconds.
Lorelei leans in really close to one of them. She goes, "You want to know something?" He points at Lotus. The reason she didn't get to shoot you is because she would have killed all of you. She's 2.
Almost.
And then she stands up and walks back to the raft.
I get down real quick to whoever she leaned into and go, "All right, really, I'm not trying to scare you guys. Like at all. That's not the goal here. If you want to join Twinktania, you can. If you want to go back, you can. It doesn't matter."
He's just like nodding. He's just very like,
Yes, I know this is very, very terrifying, and I know you're scared now, and that was half the intention.
Mhm.
So I think we laid it on a little too thick.
It just Twinktania is a very beautiful country. It just so happens that most of the inhabitants are pirates. So
I took a
To be
bullet to the
fair-
shoulder. Fuck them.
To be fair, didn't they try and they locked him up?
Right, they were just following. They
So-
were following orders, Lotus. It's yes, but no.
they didn't do it on their own volition. They didn't just hate Eggold.
Correct. I don't think
I
there's
don't-
any malice in what they did.
Fucking suckers don't have freedom.
Okay.
A lesson of moral philosophy for Lotus that quickly came down to stupid.
Yeah, fuck them.
Mara, or did you stay on the boat or did you go to the beach with everyone?
I
Like-
stayed on the boat.
Okay.
I'm like trying to rest.
Trying to get that short rest in.
Yeah, like I use so many spells, dude.
In that case, Lotus and Dolus, you're gonna be the first ones to notice. There is some strange whistling in the trees nearby.
Okay.
You hear that?
Yes, it sounds like whistling. Do I recognize the whistling?
Matthias kind of stops and puts an arm out for Delilah and like puts an ear, like a hand to his ear, and he's like, and then he grabs his axe and fucking boom. He turns
Why?
to the trees.
Why?
Are the trees alive?
We are being watched.
Hmm.
By
Opens her book.
I don't
Yo!
really know.
Take out Kyle.
It's not gonna work. Why would you think that would work?
I don't know if letting them know that we're being watched was the best idea for when we find out we're being watched.
Hey, Matthias, you think you could not burn my island down?
I will be fine. And he like turns to Delilah and she's just like, then she steps forward and she goes, hi, for those of you out there in the tree line, I know that you're out there. You just watched me reduce a ship to ashes with giant meteors. And one of the dudes side up, it's her, it was her, it was her. It was her. And they all just like, she goes, so if you don't feel like being on the receiving end of that, I recommend you come on out. And a few people start kind of walking out of the tree line. It's all just like people, none of whom you really recognize. And then all of a sudden, two people that Twink recognizes pretty quickly step out. One of them just goes, Twink!
You made it!
Oh my god.
It's Dormo and Huon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Huon sitting on his shoulder.
It's
Hi.
fucking Dormo.
Quite sorry for what you witnessed. Yeah.
Huon's just like, that was amazing! You all did. There was combat, there was explosions, and I watched a boat light on fire, and then I watched the boat go off on fire, and then I watched the boat light more on fire.
Yep, that all happened. How long have you been here?
Dormo goes, 3 days.
Yep, that's 3.
Why are you here?
Sodden is, Huon say asshole. And Huon's just like, yeah, no, Sodden's an asshole.
Okay.
See, he wasn't gonna make us unreliables because we worked for him and sort of in the guild, and we worked for all of the ministers. But he was gonna make a bunch of other people unreliables. So we were like, no, fuck you, fuck that. So we got on a boat and we followed coordinates that Twink gave us to here.
Hmm.
Oh, you gave them coordinates.
How many people are there?
There's like a solid like 25, 30 people.
Sick. Doc kind of
Alright.
shuffles over to Eggold and goes, who's Sodden?
He's a prick.
Got it.
So what have you guys been doing for 2 days?
Huon's like, oh, well, you told us that you needed infrastructure and stuff. So we started off day one. Well, day one, we really just sort of relaxed because we've been sailing for 3 days. But day 2, we started ripping our ship apart and turning it into housing.
Oh.
There's a lot of lumber on this island. Why did you rip your ship apart?
Well, see, we only ripped apart the bits that we didn't need. Like
Okay.
some of the interior
Oh,
walls and some of the barrels. And
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that.
Don't worry, nothing load bearing. We're all pretty good at this.
I'm cool with that. So where's the ship? Why didn't I see it?
It's docked on the other side.
Is that where all the houses are?
They're in the middle. We found this really cool like pit down into this this water that keeps coming up and down. So what? And Eggold kind of leans in. He's like, "Don't fucking say that in front of her." He like points back to the boat where Lorelai is.
Yep. Don't ever go down there.
Why is bad?
No, the tides turn so fast you will definitely drown.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a natural spring on the other side that we found. Really nice big one. It's really interesting. It looks like something blew up there. But anyways, so we water kind of gets filtered through the island there. It's super fresh. It's super good. It tastes amazing. So with that, we've been sort of between there and between the big hole and the island. We sort of go back and forth as we need. We fish in the big hole. All the fish get kind of stuck in there from the tide.
That's a great idea. That's a great thing to do there.
Yeah.
I actually have fishers that came with me.
Oh, look at that.
Not you, Lotus.
Okay.
Well, if you want to swing around to the other side, I'm sure we could get everybody all set. Everybody all, good.
Illis, I mean, unless you want to stick around, I don't think you're really needed here anymore.
Illis kind of nods and she's like, my clerics will see to your new recruits, and then we'll be on our way. We have to go set up for the proceedings.
We won't be far behind you.
Small bird, what did you do to your hands?
Yeah, Lotus, what
I
the fuck?
punched a wall on fire.
You
I
punched
saved
it on
Eggold.
fire, or it was on fire when you punched it?
That would have been really cool. But no, I punched
Which
a wall
one?
that was on fire. I punched a wall that was on fire to get out, and I saved Eggold while saving Eggold.
All right, that's awesome.
Hold on. Wait, Dolus is just like, he's been processing. He's like, did they say something exploded on this island?
Yoan's like, yeah, there's this nice little grove over there. It's got this nice little pond. It's a spring, and kind of bubbles up from underneath the island. This is sort of an open space.
Oh.
It looks like all of the plants and rocks there sort of just went boom from a point. So maybe like a keg of dynamite or something.
Right, maybe a keg of dynamite.
Perhaps.
I feel like you guys know what it was.
I definitely know what it was.
I don't.
I have no idea.
You don't. You actually don't.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. He literally just goes, I have no idea.
She goes, all right, well, who's hungry?
I think that would be all of us.
All we have is fish.
I imagine that's all you would have.
Oh, there are a few boar on the island, but not a lot.
Yeah, don't kill them all.
Don't worry. We know not to overhunt. Don't we, Dormo? And Dormo goes, yeah.
I actually have a botanist I think somewhere around here can work on some vegetables for us.
And the group all starts heading back into the trees, and Matthias is like, so this Twinktania.
I told you you'd get a kick out of it.
Not what I imagined, but do get kick out of it.
It's on that dumb fuck. He had no idea. It's like 25 people.
It's quite funny.
All right,
Jeez.
speaking of that, though, I'm going to need your help.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to already... I know it's a lot. That man will be coming back.
true.
How
What?
much would it cost me to rent, I don't know, some mercenaries from Ubua? Protect the island.
We say Yubawa will extend its gracious protection for however long you need, however many you need, within reason, for 10% of mining in Ravenloft. The silence is deafening.
God, this is Twink. Twink is being very silent currently. 10%'s a lot.
I
For
can
what you
send
need.
warship back.
You want to go that route, Matthias?
Good.
Good. Yeah, you could. What about none of the mining rights? However, I give you 25% off what I make of it.
Forever.
Forever. Yuba would be contracted through Twinktania for its goods.
50%. And when I get back, I have my men start mining resources you need. Out of Ravenloft.
You got a deal.
He shakes your hand. It will take few weeks, but you will have ship.
Well, it's going to take them time to get back as well, so I'm not too worried about the timing of it.
True. How will you reach Fagan?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to reach Fagan?
Yes, definitely.
Delilah, reach Fagan. And she's just like, she just opens a book and starts flipping through. Mutters some stuff. And sits there. He says, what the hell did Twink get into?
You should let him know Gillian attacked me.
She flips through again. Mutters again. Says a few things. And closes the book and she goes, he said he doesn't know Gillian.
Oh, impressive.
And Thai's like, what did squirrely wizard man who leave want anyways?
Socrates.
Patron is just like, he what?
Yeah, I know he wanted to kill Socrates. I laughed in his face.
Oh,
Everyone gets kind of like,
Well, he didn't know he was dead.
does he know?
No, I didn't tell him.
Okay.
why you
Right.
not tell him?
One, because he doesn't fucking need to know. And two, he would have asked for the body.
Patron, without a word, walks over, drops to a knee, and just hugs Twink with no.
Okay, no.
Group hug? Lotus joins into the group hug.
God, no.
It's just Lotus and Patron. And Patron,
Good guy, Twink.
You don't know me.
Patron lets go, but now Lotus is holding on to both of you. He just like turns down. He's like, the hug's over.
No, it's not.
The hug is over.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's been over before it started. Please get off.
But yeah, in response to Twink, he goes, you got an attitude, but I can tell you care.
Yeah, I care about my needs.
There's a boat of clerics coming from the Westwood ship.
I'm running over to the clerics
Ah.
and just like kind of showing them the burns on my hands.
Can you...
Just kind of this.
I look back at Delilah and I said, can you let Fagan know I have people here from the Empire that want to go back?
Delilah's like, I have one more good message in me before I'm burnt for the day.
There's too much. If he wants to... No, I don't know. I don't... Yeah, that's... I don't have anything good to tell him, really. We need to talk to him face to face, but that's not gonna happen. Tell him we need to talk to him face to face and see what he says, and then we'll just eat it if he doesn't have a good response.
She opens her book and she delivers your message with a general idea of where you're going.
General, get fucked, Fagan.
Yeah. Then she sits there a minute and she's like, Okay. Do you know of Falcon Point? It's a small village north of the Empire on an island right off the coast.
I've never heard of it.
Anyone? No? Well, all right. He says he can meet you there. I told him you're going to the Westwood. It's on the way.
On the way. Okay. Wait, Petron, what are you still doing here? I thought you were leaving.
Petron's like, the cleric's got to help your people.
Oh, yeah. No, I forgot. Do you know where that is?
It's right at the tip of the Eastern Front.
You think you could, like, show it on a map to Lorelei?
Yeah, I'll do that. He like turns back to Lorelei and goes to Lorelei's ship. Huon and Dormo were waiting for you at the woods.
All right. We'll bring the ship around and meet you guys on the other side.
They thumbs up, and Huon jumps back up onto Dormo's shoulder, and he walks into the woods.
Been a hell of a day, and it's fucking 8 o'clock in the morning.
The sun hasn't even started to come up yet.
It's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning.
Doc pulls out the fucking astrolabe. Yeah.
Oh, if you pull out the astrolabe, you would know that it's probably about 6:45.
Close enough.
I am in front of the clerics, by the way, just kind of.
They are healing your hands.
Yay.
Healing hands. But not.
Doc looks over to the clerics and goes, "Can you take care of this, by the way?" And he kind of, unstraps the shoulder of his armor.
They can. They begin
Sick.
attending to you. Does anybody have any last things they need attended by the clerics? Yeah, so they heal up all your peeps. You all get back in your boat and head back onto the Starloss. Petron and Illis wave you farewell from the deck of their ship as they begin sailing westward.
Head toward the westward to the westward.
Shut up. I'm kidding. You're fine. But yeah, then you guys take the boat around and you come around and there's this nice little shade step skiff and a trail that looks like it's been recently cut up into the trees on this beach on the other side. And Lorelei kind of takes a breath and turns to Twink and goes, "So this is it, huh? Sharing the island?"
What do you mean sharing the island?
I don't know. I just always imagined my retirement home would be less people.
One day, for now, it's here.
Okay. Okay.
Don't forget our discussion the other night. We have plenty of other places to go.
I know. And don't worry, I will be your prim and proper admiral the entire time we're here, as long as I get to stay in my boat in the nice cushy bedroom and not sleeping in whatever they are calling a house right now.
Be real honest, I don't care where you sleep, as long as you don't leave.
Okay. I'm sure I can manage that. Maybe. And then she shouts, Haggle drops the anchor. You guys are getting off to see the loveliness that is Twinktania as it has been treated for the last few days, and we'll get to see that in the next session, because that's where we're going to call it for the day.
6 huts.
That was awesome.
That was so good.
That was wild.
Ian?
Not
Ian?
at all.
It's stuck. It's stuck. That was fucking awesome all the way through.
That was pretty good.
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. Holy shit!
I need to reconsider a lot of things before the next session. And I also,
That is not how he expected that to go down.
No.
this is water, by the way. Anyways, everyone, have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.